Michael. Does it make sense financially for both spouses to continue working after their child is born?
Hey, Kelly Lynn, that's a great question, and one my wife and I talked about in detail when we were expecting our first child. It's a very hard decision, but one that needs to be looked at from a financial and an emotional standpoint. Financially, you need to look at what each of you are making, and then what daycare is going to cost, commuting expenses, eating out, all those things need to be factored in. And then from an emotional standpoint, you need to look at whether the one spouse really wants to stay home with the child. You get to witness milestones, be there for them as they grow. However, daycare is also important because they get that interaction with other children and the experience of starting to go to school at an early age to get in that routine that they're used to. It's a really, really hard decision to make, and that's why we really need to break down the finances of it. You know, if daycare costs are about the same as one salary, then maybe one spouse should consider staying home. But there's other factors to think about when you're looking at that. You're not contributing to that spouse's Social Security. You're not contributing to that spouse's 401k. And then when the stay at home spouse decides to go back to work, they might be going in at a lower position or at a lower salary than they left their current job at. At the end of the day, you really need to look at this from a financial and emotional standpoint and make the best decision for you and your family.